The spokesperson of the now dissolved Presidential Campaign Council for the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), Femi Fani-Kayode, has shared his opinion regarding the just concluded election that saw Ireti Kingibe win the senatorial seat in the FCT. After 1 month, this is what Fani-Kayode is discovering. He said he has lived in Abuja for 22 years. And to say Kingibe in the Labour Party won the election is a joke. Really? So you're just discovering that 2 months after. FFK, who took to his verified social media handle, opined that all through his 22 years stay in Abuja, he can come to a conclusion that saying the woman under the Labour Party who won the election in the FCT is quite a joke. The former minister, who was of such opinion, also claimed that it was probably the most severe rigging that took place in the last election. Speaking further, he pointed out that it will all be exposed at the election tribunal, adding that justice will definitely prevail at the right time. In his words, the most blatant rigging that took place in the last election was the senatorial election in the FCT. I have lived in Abuja for 22 years, and to say that Ireti Kingibe, the Labour Party candidate, won the election is a joke. All will be exposed at the election tribunal. Justice shall prevail. Oh, that will be fine. No? Justice shall prevail. What will not be wrong to say that Nigerians are waiting the response of the judiciary in respect to the just concluded elections in the country? Okay, don't hear. What is this junkie even saying after selling your conscience to the highest bidder? Someone who he initially insulted and called all manner of names. As far as I'm concerned, it lacks the credibility or moral rectitude to comment on national issues. Get your evidence of rigging in an election that held same day as that of the presidential, in which Obi trounced other candidates. See you in court, FFK. Too much talk is not needed now. This tribunal will not be business as usual. If it is 22 years, it means you enter Abuja newly. Remember, there is a tradition we are doing for newbies in Abuja, of which you that has lived Abuja over 22 years shouldn't be. 10 years, because I know you are not saying all the time. You come and go to apartments in London. So now we are the kings of Abuja. We will tell you how this Ireti won the election with landslide victory. Yeah, go to court. Of course, the matter is in court. She said they are going to get victory because you have never contested or win any election before in your life. Because even ordinary councillor, you can't even win in your ward because they know that you are a small boy praising your masters in search of food. So that any leftover your masters and children eat and remain, they will pass it to you to feed you. And that is why you never believe that somebody from nowhere can stand with his or her two legs and contest any elective positions in Nigeria and win without worshipping any human being. And that is true. The educated voters are those living in Abuja. Your claim 22 years in Abuja is a waste. You talk before thinking. An election conducted simultaneously with the presidential election. What does he expect? Labour Party had the highest votes in the presidential election and also won the senatorial seat. Was that not fair enough? What of Lagos, where they also had the highest votes in the presidential election but couldn't win any senatorial seat? Which one was rigged? Thank God you are now exposing yourselves. You couldn't even rig Abuja but rigged Lagos. You should know that this man just want to talk now. FFK just want to talk. Oh, no be say anybody won't make sense out of what he say. Your brain don't dey get problem, oh, as I can see. My problem with this man is whether he can still go to court or go to church with all the lies and unchristian behavior. Every day he shows shameless attitude without minding that he has family, though his antecedents with other people in power are the same. FFK, go to court if you are not satisfied with our victory. Go and sit down. Obi even won in Aso Rock. Who will vote for your party? You people are shameless. On what basis we won cast is our votes for APC for good 8 years? You people brought hunger, hardship, killing everywhere. Business have collapsed. In fact, your party is King Uzziah in the Bible, and it must die for us to see the glory of God. You may be surprised, most of the people living in Abuja are well educated, but not educated illiterate like you. That is the reason why Ireti Kingibe won the election. You will return empty-handed from the tribunal. Continue. Then your years in Abuja was meaningless. Mr. FFK is only seeking for relevance. He knows better that both the senatorial election, House of Representatives and presidential election took place same day, same time, and a single process that led their outcome. So most times the later decide who won formats. So what are you saying? Why are you guys trying to explain to Why are you trying to explain this to FFK? You think he doesn't know? He knows quite well. Okay, second base.